Okay, here is how to make a pop-up card that we're going to use for Valentine's Day. It has a heart that pops out in the center of the card. Supplies you will need are some scraps of paper, two pieces of paper card-sized, the same, two different colors. I have three choices right here. I think I'm going to choose the red and the white for my card. And I also have a set of directions that shows you what I'm going to do step by step. It's two-sided, okay? You also will need some glue, some scissors, a pencil, and maybe something to decorate with. First step, I'm going to use the white paper for the inside of my card. So I'm going to take that white paper, I'm going to fold it in half very carefully like a card shape, like a book shape. Then at the top, while you have that folded, you're going to take the top corner on the left and fold it down like a triangle. Increase it. Then you're going to open it back up and imagine this diagonal line is the bottom edge of your heart. So just so that you can see it, I'm going to trace the bottom edge of my heart. Then I'm going to curve this around so that it looks like a heart. It's like I'm drawing the heart shape backwards. You do not use the bottom part, so you do not cut this part that I'm zigzagging out. You're going to be only cutting the top edge. You open your paper up, you cut the heart shape, and stop when you get to the folded edge. Now it will help in folding this if you take this and crease that in the other direction. Then when you go to pop out your card, it will work a little easier. If you also crease this in the opposite direction, it will help pop your card out. So now that I have my piece ready to go, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to put my finger behind the heart shape and pop it toward the middle of the card. Then I'm going to fold this back down and crease it really well so that when you open and close your card, the heart will stay popped out. You can see the hole that you just made. If you accidentally cut all the way through, you're going to have to start over again. Now this doesn't make a good card because it's just the inside part. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to take my second piece of paper and I'm going to fold it to put it on the edge. This piece is going to be glued inside of this other piece, and then when you are all done, if there's a little piece edge showing, you can either trim that off or just leave it like it is. So before I glue it together, the way I did this card was I cut out some heart shapes from my white paper before I glued it down onto my red paper, and then I used them to decorate the front. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The other thing you can add is more decorations with scrap paper. So I'm going to take this piece of paper, I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to cut a couple of white hearts out from this side. Now you might want to sketch them on first, so you don't make a mistake. So now I have these hearts to use as decorations on the front of my page, and I'm going to smooth this paper back out, and I'm going to take it. Now it's kind of important to glue this way. You have to keep that white paper folded flat. Take your glue stick, and you're going to place glue on parts of the page, of course, where there's no holes. You don't want to glue in the holes, otherwise your card will stick together. Then you are not going to open the white paper. You're going to close the card down on top and rub it. Now you're going to repeat for the other side. So I'm going to flip that over. I'm going to open it up. While the white paper is closed, this is important because if you try gluing it while it's open, the card will not close for you. I'm going to leave it closed while I put the glue on. And then I'm going to close down on this other part and rub it really well. Now when I open the card, it will operate a little bit better. Now I have 3 hearts on the inside. I have space to write something in there or decorate. And then I can use these hearts to decorate the front. Or I can add some other hearts. I can take a scrap of paper from the scrap box, and I can cut out other shapes or hearts or things that I'd like to put on the front of my card. So maybe I'll have a blue heart and 2 white hearts I'll just take my glue stick and I will glue them down. And then you can write Happy Valentine's Day, I love you. You can make, whatever thing you'd like to say inside.